With the ongoing skyrocketing fuel prices in South Africa, citizens are now worried because it is affecting their everyday lives. As transport fares have risen, it's now forcing passengers to fork more money out of their pockets. However, fuel price increments have also affected other basic commodities and services. It is now like a trend since it has been going on from January, even though there was a notable decrease of 55 cents and 85 cents in June and July respectively. This has led to some petrol attendants becoming pessimistic about the situation at hand. However, some of them are feeling the burden which the fuel price increment poses on consumers.
Making it quite difficult for motorists to be on the road. So everybody has to budget and drive carefully to make sure that they got enough money for petrol, everything, because of the prices in petrol these days. Yeah, it's quite difficult driving on the roads, knowing that if you get empty or if you run out of petrol, you're going to be paying a lot to fill up again. But it's essential. You can't drive, you can't live without the petrol, because otherwise, how do you get to work?
Public transport operators say they are now operating at a loss since the expenses are now more than their outcome. They are now afraid of losing their clients if they continue hiking their fares. This is just keeping one going on. How does it affect you as a taxi driver?
It affects us very well because we are running a loss. At the end of the day, it's like maybe you put maybe petrol maybe for 500. Yeah, at the end of the day, maybe you get 200 or 300. So there is no profit there.
Okay. And are there any strategies that you are trying to implement so that you can save your fuel?
No.
You don't have any?
And now you see, around maybe 1, 2, you are going 3, 4.
In a discussion about how the fuel price hikes affects the transport business, meter taxi drivers complain that the situation has affected their business greatly.
Our business in such a way that our profit is also low because fuel prices now. And everything is going up, like food. In fact, everything is going up because of fuel. I think it's affecting us very much. So we are forced to raise our price to 20 rand per trip. That is from school to Featherbrook or to Spa. As from now on.
In an interview, Ms. Joanna, a motorist, says she is now trying to implement some strategies to reduce her fuel consumption. However, some motorists said they are now forced to revisit their budgets. Ms. McRae also says she now has to drive for important errands only.
I just don't drive so much anymore. And when I drive, I try to do everything I need to do at one point.
Your fuel consumption since it's now hiking the prices.
It's terrible high now, and I just have to budget.
It is not only the motorists who are affected by the fuel price. Even the commodity stores had to adjust to the situation. In an interview, Mr. Hendrik, the Pick and Pay manager, said they are also affected in a way, but he's not hoping to see any further fuel price increase.
It does affect us, although it doesn't affect us directly. It has an effect on our business because if people run out of money, they're not going to be able to buy. But however, with us, the good thing is that we sell the basics. Whatever that the people need, they've got no option but to come and buy it.
Dr. Kwame, an economist, said fuel price hikes mainly result in increased inflation rates and every citizens are affected.
It's an increase in fuel price, and it always comes with people having an expectation of prices of other goods and services increasing. Mainly when the fuel price increase, we usually get an increase in inflation, which is the general increase in goods and services. But it depends on how this increase goes into.
Fuel, being the most precious and basic commodity in people's lives, has become the most expensive commodity in South Africa, making citizens cry foul that the government should find strategies and try to resolve this issue.